got another video today. What are we gonna do? Matter of fact, I know what we're gonna do. The truck been dead for like I wanna say like a week. I don't know why whenever I park it the battery go dead. So that's first thing we gotta do. I gotta jump the truck and get that battery charged or something. And then we had a package come in for the Malibu. See these headlights? This one look newer. This one got a lot of moisture in it. And then we got a cracked marker light. I looked on eBay, man, that marker light is like $120. I do not want to spend $120 on a marker light. So I get it when I get it, but here's the new headlights, LED, new housing. I didn't like I see people all the time with the headlights. They got like I think it's like a little strip of lights here and here, and then it's like a projected thing in there. I don't like that because it looks too modern, and I feel like, in my opinion, I'm not knocking it, not shading or anything, but in my opinion, like on the older cars, I like them to just look like older cars. Like I don't like to put too many like modern car twists on them and make them look too you know, like, I don't know, it don't look good in most cases to me. So like on this car, I don't even think they have that option for these, but I'll never do something like that on these. But yeah, so first things first, I'm gonna try and jump the truck. I'm more than likely gonna be unsuccessful at that because it never jumps by me. I got this old jump pack or whatever. It's crazy because this works almost, 9 out of 10 times, versus like if I plug an actual battery charger up and put that on it, that never works. Like I ain't never got that to work for me. And it might be due to the fact that the truck is all the way over there and I use an extension cord to get to it. So maybe that's the issue. But nonetheless, I'm gonna get over there and stop procrastinating, jumpstart that, let that run, and then we'll catch an install clip of these headlights. Hopefully I ain't got too many rusted screws or bolts or anything stopping me from getting in there. God. What the hell? Finally. Let's get a quick exhaust clip while I got it running. This truck be hard as hell to start when it's dead for too long. I should take it around the block a few times and let the battery charge, but I'm gonna let it run until I get done doing the install on the Malibu.
then we'll probably take that for a quick ride, and hopefully I can figure out why the battery is dying. I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100% sure. Hey, you know what's crazy though? I posted I'm kind of antisocial, I gotta admit, but so I don't really use like you know, social media. Like I use Snapchat a little bit, but that's about it. So I posted the truck, and this little condescending motherfucker go put on what did he put? He's like, I posted it's a 2000 K2500 LSX, and I don't think it's really nothing to brag about. I just figured I'd join some groups and start being a little bit more social and you know, interact with people who share the same interests. And he's like, oh, so since you say it's a LSX swap truck or whatever, let's see the block. Like, I couldn't do nothing but laugh, man. I kind of, like, I be so far detached from that, I kind of forget that I guess people be on that capping or something, or give them a reason to even think that I would post my truck and lie and say it got a LS swap when it really don't. But yeah, man, it's LS swap. They got a 6.0, long tube headers. You know, it ain't nothing really to. I don't think it's nothing to brag about. It is what it is. It's an LS swap. It ain't the fanciest truck in the world or nothing like that. But I don't know. I found that funny. But I'm gonna let that run, and we gonna get over here to the main topic at hand. Start swapping these headlights out. Now I think I've never done headlights on these. This is my first Malibu I've owned, period. So obviously I ain't never did headlights or anything on it. So what I think, and I'm not gonna look this up, you know, and just do it the smart way, but I'm gonna be an idiot and I'm gonna assume that these 4 screws here, I think those got to come out, and then it look like it's a couple of screws in that corner, and that it might be a screw. No, it's actually top and bottom. Yeah, it's 2 at the bottom and 2 at the top. So I'm assuming this bezel comes out with those 4 screws, and then you can get to the housing itself, and hopefully it's just that simple. Hopefully. I don't see nothing else that look like it might have to come out. This look like an adjuster screw. You can get to this from the front. So I'm guessing that's just like to adjust the angle, like left or right. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't know, we finna find out. So I was right, it is just a bezel, and that's out. So now you know what? Let me get a new light and I can look at that and tell. Cause it's like it's 2 screws at the bottom, 1 on the side, and 3 more at the top. I'm not sure. I think it's just the middle. Yeah, I don't know. Let me grab a new light and figure that out. This isn't telling me anything because this one doesn't have. Oh, you know what? I think this chrome is supposed to be chrome. This super dull right now, but I think that's a bezel that holds this actual bulb in. So let me try and take that out. Like maybe that's. Man, this thing got a puddle of water in it. I ain't never seen that much water in the head. Like usually it's just moisture and you see the bubbles or whatever, but this one actually has like, I don't know if y'all can see that. This one actually look like a fish bowl. And there is the top and bottom. The top of the headlight say top, so I guess it does have an orientation that it goes in. So let me grab some bugs. like now they both got clear housing, right? But let's see what the difference is. Imagine it's like midday for daylight out, but we gonna still turn the lights on and see what the difference is between the two. So this is the side with the new LED light. I think it's like 6K, the brightness or whatever. And then this is halogen, regular, whatever, yellow light. It shouldn't be bright at all. Let's test the difference. Okay. All right. I don't know about y'all, but instantly I noticed that one's like a white light or bluish. It got like a slight bluish hue to it, and this one is pure yellow. I like that. That looks a lot cleaner. Now obviously you can't see a whole lot of much because it's full daylight out, but I'm gonna come back tonight and get a better clip. In the meantime, I'm gonna get that light put in. And oh, you know what, also the last video I recorded, the file got corrupt or something. I wasn't able to edit the part of me actually driving the car for whatever reason. So it could be just a mishap on my part, me not knowing what I'm doing. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drive it around a little bit, just a little bit, because where I live, the police are they not too fond of me, first of all, and second, this car ain't got no plates, no title, no insurance. It's loud, it's ugly, you know. So we gonna keep our fingers crossed and hope that goes well. But I'm gonna go around, hit a couple blocks or whatever, and let y'all see what it's driving like, what it's sounding like. And then later on we'll jump back out here when it's darker out and get a real view of these headlights and if they really worth it. Oh, mind you, they were like $50 on eBay, so they were a little bit more expensive than the little LED lights that people get, like I said, with the bulbs around the edges of them. They're like probably $5 more than those, but I think this looks a whole lot better because it's more of a regular, you know, original headlight look. The color is the only thing that's different, and it's not too blue. It's not like a 10K or a 12K light. It's a 6K, so it don't look bad at all. It just ain't yellow like that. So yeah, I'm gonna get the other side put in, and then I'm gonna clean this hood off, and then we'll go on a little driving, you know, a little driving clip. You know, go around the block a few times and see what it's like. All right, we got both the new headlights put in. That side. It don't look nothing different from what was in there before, obviously, right? But when you turn the headlights on, that look good to me, you know? It looks good to me. I gotta get that marker light, man. It's so big, it makes a difference that it's missing. That look bad. I gotta order that. But I think that was a nice touch. Like I said, I don't like the stuff without the LEDs and the what's it called? The projector style and all that crap. Yeah, I don't like all that. So I think this was a nice touch. Now, before we test drive, I got a question. When I was driving it around, the tire is hidden pretty bad. You see like these grooves, like this groove is, that's pretty deep. That's a deep one now. But I guess it's like when it bottoms out, it's not bottoming out. I think it's just like when it's under a hard load, like when it's a heavy launch or something, or hard launch, whatever, the tire is hitting the inner wheel well, whatever it's called. So I gotta figure that out, because you would think they fit. The car came with these on though, so I'm assuming this car never ran with these wheels and tires, because it didn't have none of these grooves before. Like, I drove it around the block a couple times. I came back and looked, and yeah, it's eating it up pretty good. So I'm gonna assume that if I don't hit the gas too hard, it won't dip. So I'm gonna try and take it a little easy, but it You can't really see in there, but it definitely sticks out. So I'm guessing the offset on these wheels is pretty far out or something, or pretty far in, negative, whatever you, I don't know, but it's touching or whatever. So I'm gonna put the camera down here, try to get a little startup clip. Let y'all hear this exhaust. So she ride good. She ride pretty good for what it is. This the bad side. This the side that got all the rust. So it's rust right there. It's rust right there. A little bit right there on the door. You got a dent right there. A little dent right there. A little rust spot right there. Hell, a little dent right there. But this side pretty rough. I hate the stance on this car. Like the back, the tire is tall, so it got a little gap backed up, but in the front, man, that gap in the front is nasty. I love to lower this car eventually. So I don't know. It's still scrubbed on them pulls I did. You could tell it scrubbed a little bit more. Well, maybe it didn't. Yeah, maybe it didn't. Maybe that's just the whole stuff. But so I was just gonna grab a different set of tires. Obviously these ain't street legal. I want to go ride on these. But I'm worried that the offset on the rim maybe sticks out too far. And even with a new tire, it's probably gonna still have that same problem. So I don't want to buy a new tire for this rim and then have the same issue of it touching here. So I don't know. I gotta figure that out. That's one issue. What else? That's it, really. She ride good. She sound good. That's the clean, clean side. Same rust right there. These are easy though, cause it's right on the corner. So I'm probably just gonna cut that whole part out right there and replace it with some new metal. Go in there and do all the rust inhibitor and all that stuff, and just replace that. The bottom of the doors, this side is better than the other side, but I'm gonna probably still go on this side and clean that up. And this is the dent that I got from the car falling, from the wheel popping off the car at the muffler shop. It looked like it pulled the fender out and dented it up here. It's pulled out up here. I might end up just buying another fender. I hope I can. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe I can straighten that one back out. See all the new brake hardware in there. Yeah, she riding good. She sounding good. The build will continue. I don't think I'm gonna sell this one no time soon. So the next step, I might get this interior put back in a little bit more. And what else? Yeah, because the interior is a million different colors right now. The dash is like gray and black. I painted it that gray. It was actually like a dark blue. These seats came out of a Camaro, so it's probably gonna always say Camaro right there until I do something about that. Back seat I still gotta get, and then all these panels, a few of those panels are way too far gone. I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. Headliner I replaced already, so that's doing good, still holding up good. And wiper switch, I gotta find a wiper switch, radio, speakers. There's like the interior is a whole nother project. That's a lot of work I gotta do on the inside, but I think that'll be it. I probably could, I would drive it. As it is, I would drive it. I gotta raise the seats up a little bit because it sits too low. Like, and my height, my position, I'm looking directly at the steering wheel and the way they are now, but yeah, raise the seats up a little bit, change these tires out, the back tire. Hopefully it's just the tire and it ain't the rim. I think that rim offset might be too much too for the car. I hope not. But yeah, just put some different tires on the back. And that's it. That's all I want to do anyway. I ride it like it is, like rust and all. I don't really care. But interior, I gotta at least throw that back seat in and get the interior one color. But that project probably ain't gonna be done until next year, cause I'm kind of getting eager to put the motor in this. Like, I want all these cars running before the winter, before the snow on the ground. I don't know why, cause by the time this one's running and driving, I won't even be able to drive it. I'm not driving it in the snow, so I don't even know why, but I just want that running, and I think it'll be a dope project for the channel. Right now, there's no drivetrain in it, period. And oh yeah, this is going in it. The 6.0 with a 4L80 out of a 2500 HD truck. So that's the same engine that I put in the K2500. These are the old wheels off the K2500. I kind of missed this setup, man. I think those down there look better than the Rams. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but yeah, I want to throw that motor and trans in the car. At least get it in the car before the winter time, just so I could, have more space in the garage, and maybe even, get a couple of drives in or something before the winter. That's gonna be a lot of money and a little bit of time, because I know it's gonna take me a minute to do that, as far as like ordering parts and all that stuff. But yeah, man, the Malibu is good. Malibu riding good. Bugaboo. Her name gotta be Bugaboo, because like it's kind of slow as, I ain't gonna say it's slow as hell. It got a little 350 in move, but I don't even know what top speed and those crap like that is. But I had the name of Bugaboo because she got this little muscle car drag strip, set up with the wheel. Man, this crap ain't gonna make no noise on no drag strip. I had people, when it was on the back of the trailer, I had people asking me like, they like, what kind of numbers you putting down and how fast is it? Oh, man, if only you knew. This shit got a stock 350. It ain't fast at all. But yeah, that's her name. Her name gotta be Bugaboo, since she out here catfishing people with these wheels and tires on. But yeah, until next time, that's it for today. Next video will be on I don't know. You know what? I got another car that I don't even think I put on the channel yet. Maybe I'll do something to that car. Maybe we'll put that car on the channel next. But until then, until next time.